Welcome back. It's Janice Kane here coming to you with another video. So today we are going to follow up to last video that talked about shrinkage and how I get the most out of my hair when it's in its shrunken state, which is still in, okay? And just some hairstyles that I use or I wear to get the most out of my shrunken state hair. So sit back, relax. This is going to be a video talking about the top 5 hairstyles that I wear to get the most out of my shrunken hair. Enjoy! All right, so let's get into our hairstyle. Here we have it, regular shrunken hair. Yes, I'm pointing out my gray. I'm actually a fan of my gray. I don't consider it a sign of me getting old. I just embrace the transition of my hair, and maybe I am getting old. Who knows? Maybe it's my kids stressing me out. So let's go through some things we're going to need. We're going to need some bobby pins. We're definitely going to need a hair tie. That's my favorite hair tie. It's always there when I need it, like Ryder. And we're going to need some rubber bands. Now, I don't have my black ones. I grabbed a couple of my daughter's clear rubber bands, and that's it. So let's shake it out and get into hairstyle number 1. All right, hairstyle number 1. Now, this is going to be difficult for some, and I tell you, it may not be. I could just be playing with you here. We're going to part right above that eyebrow, okay? Reposition the hair so that it falls evenly. And once you get that top part of your hair looking the way you like it, wham! I mean to tell you, hairstyle number 1, it's faithful. It's there. It's less minimal work than minimalistic work could be. It is what it is, and I guarantee you, you're going to leave out the house full of confidence, okay? If you want to spruce this up a bit, you can grab your water bottle, spray a little bit in your hair, make it more vibrant, a little juicy looking, okay? Give it life. Hairstyle number 1, it's faithful, it's consistent, and it's easy. Just fluff it up a little bit. There you go. All right, so hairstyle number 2, you're going to grab about a square of amount of hair on top of your head and put a hair tie. You can use a rubber band, you can use a hair clip, and position it right on top of your head. What this is going to do is just add a little top volume to your head. It's very simple, guys. When I tell y'all, I try not to do too much to my hair, but when I want to do something, keep it simple and a lot of pressure off my head, that's it. This is what I do. And I don't do it all the time. The last time I did it, I liked it, and so I'm showing it to you now. Make sure you position your hair so there's no holes. You want to keep the whole look of fullness and wear it proudly. That's hairstyle number 2. All right, so hairstyle number 3. Guys, this is going to be very easy again. You're going to do another part right at the tip or the point of your eyebrow and separate the hair. Yes, this is my favorite. I love to wear this hairstyle for work. I love to wear it for certain edgy outfits, even fancy outfits. I don't go anywhere too fancy, but you know what I mean. So what we're doing here is we're flat twisting this hair all the way down to the ends of it. We're just doing the front perimeter. I'm separating some hair because I like the look of it, like an accent of the curly curls on your side of your face. And once I do a small amount of that along the front part of my perimeter, I'm going to twist it all the way to the end. And like I said, with this hairstyle, it's very easy. It's not a lot of pressure on my scalp. It's not a lot of tension on the locks. And I'm able to wear it as often as needed and maybe even leave it in overnight, which I've done for some time. So I took a bobby pin and I'm just going to position it to lay across the back of my hair as if it's like a band or something. And now I'm working on the other side of the front perimeter of my head. If you can, the goal is to part about the same amount of hair that's on the opposite side of your hair that you just flat twisted, to do it on the same side. Now this is going to have more hair than the other side because you're flat twisting a larger or longer amount of your hair. So, but the goal is just to keep it along the same parted line. Now, I have a bunch of hangnails and my hair keeps getting caught in it. So if you see me doing that, pardon me on that. So here I am flat twisting it, going towards the front of my face. Now, if you want a flat twist going towards the back, you are more than welcome to do that. That is beautiful as well for this video because I wanted you all to see what I was doing and how I was doing it. I chose the flat twist going towards the front. And as you can see, it's very simple. You're just grabbing some hair and twisting it around itself. Soon you'll see me making sure that I separate some locks. Here I am, just to do the same thing I did on one side to the other. And I'm just flat twisting it down to my ear. And once I get to that part where there's no more scalp, I'm going to continue to twist it all the way to the ends of those locks. Very simple. Again, I cannot afford to have too much tension and pressure on my scalp, so I don't do too many hairstyles, and in those that I do, I want to make sure it's very comfortable for me, and this is. So you're going to do the same thing. Get a bobby pin or hair clip of your choice and fasten it down to the back of your head. This one slid, so I have to reposition it, but also you don't want to make sure it's too tight. If it's, when you put that bobby pin in your head and there's pressure, you feel it on your scalp, just go ahead and loosen it. Make sure it's not too tight. And I guarantee your hairstyle will last longer because you don't want to take it down because of the pain it causes. And this is it. I love it. It's so simple. It's elegant. Like I said, you can wear this to work, church, date night, whatever night, day, evening. Look, we locked in the house, so if you want to just do something different, you know, this is what you can do. And like my hair being shrunken, it still looks great. Whether my hair is stretched or in its curly, short state, it looks great. That's number 3. I also wanted to show you a variation. If you are not a fan of flat twist, you can braid it. This is cute too. I love the difference that both of the hairstyles bring, and that with the flat twist, it's a little bit more rounder. With the braid, you kind of get a little bit more definition in your braiding. Now, because my hair is short, some of my locks are not as long, so when I braid, you can see some of the ends come through the braids. And that's not all the time, but that's that. And that's hairstyle number 3. Hairstyle number 4. This is also my favorite. You're gonna need, I use a black hair scarf, also my favorite handy dandy hair tie. Mind you, this is loose. It's not a tight one, and you want something that's loose because you don't want all the tension on your hair. And if you need so, a bobby pin. Let's get into it. So I'm going to position my hair towards the right side of my face and then finger comb everything up. This is why I like my bang on the right side of my face. So if you like it on the left side, you can do the left side. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Obviously, having Sisterlocks, we can't use combs and brushes. That's like a sin. So we just finger combing. And I'm just going to continue to do this until I feel that I've positioned all the locks to be forward and flat enough for me to put my hair in this hair tie. Yes, some of my hair is short in the back, so not everything will be gathered, but the goal is to get majority of it up there and in the position as needed. Again, I like my side, little 2 locks on either side of my face to be out, so I'm making sure those are out. And again, just making it as flat as I can, positioning all of my locks to come up. And I mean to tell you guys, look at this. You want your bang to be just as much as you would wear, you know, on a regular day. And it's literally just the front part. Both the sides of my head are, the locks are positioned to go forward. I could have made this a little neater, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't do this. I don't make it neat when I do it. I'm just doing it. So however it looks is what you're going to get. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm aiming for goals. I'm reaching a goal here. And at this point, I'm doing it by putting that hair tie on there. We've met goal number 2. We position the hair, and now we've put the hair into the hair tie. This is obviously not the look, but that's what we want to make sure we do. I just mouth the words loose. Everything is loose. At this point, y'all should know me by now. I don't like tension, so we keep things loose. we're going to fold this black scarf into like a pizza shape, and then fold the corner top onto the back flat part, the straightest part of the scarf. And my goal was to, or our goal should be, to not have that corner. That corner is not our friend. Okay, if we wanted people to really see the hair, the bandana, I'm sure we would position it that way, but that's not the goal. So, and you'll see me fix it in a second. But we're just wrapping that around the back part of our head, making sure that the sides are covered, the back is covered, and we're going to now, like how we tie our shoestrings, just begin to tighten that around our head. Tighten it, but not tie it too tight. I have to put it twice because the ends are long, which is even more important to ensure I'm not doing it too tight. You want to tuck the ends in on either side of the scarf. I'm checking the back to make sure. I think this is when I noticed that I have that triangle part sticking out. So I'm just tucking it in. And then do the other thing to tuck in the other tip of the scarf on the other side of the headband as well. Guys, I'm getting all excited. Finish talking about the hair. So now that the hair is in the position and the hair scarf is around it, I just want to make sure that the top part of the puff, if you want to call it that, is right. It's coming out of the scarf neat as possible. Again, it's not too tight, but it is tight enough to hold its place. And I don't even think I wrapped that thing around it twice. I didn't. I just wrapped it around it once and positioned the hair to your liking. And this is pretty much it. I'm just feeling around to make sure that things are as neat as possible. And giving my little side locks fixing. And if you need the bobby pin, if some of your locks are slipping out of that hair tie, you can use that to kind of position them going forward, depending on how you have the headscarf around your neck. Now, I could have done a better job putting that thing around my head, but like I said, man, we in it to winning. Right now, we're winning. We're going to tuck that corner piece in, make sure everything is nice and put together, and that is it. This is the side view, the front view. I love it. It's just something about having these bangs in my face and my hair on top of my head. This is the closest thing I can get to a puff, guys, without having a headache all day. And I am snatched. That's what that was. Yes, girl. We did it, okay? I'm not a fan of laying edges. I just let my hair do what it does. This is a close-up of the coils. And I'm giving it to y'all. Okay. Too much, but I am. I was letting y'all see it. And that's it. That's hairstyle number 4.
All right, so we have reached style number 5. And I wanted to do this one on camera with you guys because this will be my very first time doing it. I've seen this hairstyle done by a sister. Her name is Dark and Lovely. I love her. I've actually just realized after creating my own page that I've been following her and countless others for a long time and hadn't subscribed and hadn't liked any of their things. And if I did, it was like very few and far between. But this process made me realize, like, go subscribe to those influencers that are really impacting your life. Like, it really benefits them to know that what they're doing is making a difference and encouraging others to do the same. Step out, try new things, and also encourage other people along the way of their Sisterlock journey or any form of lock journey, as well as in life's endeavors as well. This next hairstyle is called the fro lock, and I've always wanted to do it, and I never have because I just felt like I said my locks are so shrunken that it won't give the full effect. But we're gonna try it right now, so bear with me as we do this without instruction. We're simply going off of memory and the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, let's go. So I know that there's a section in the front that needs to be sectioned off, and that's what we're gonna do. we're gonna section off the front section. And you know, I don't know how full this needs to be, because I know this is going to be the bang or whatever I decide to do with it. But for now, oh yes, and we're using these. Guys, please bear with me. Something happened to all of my black rubber bands, and for some reason I have all these clear ones. So the clear ones are what we're going to use, and we're going to be mindful and safe as to how we take them out and put them in. So we're going to just section off some hair, and I'm going to do it this way because that's what I want to do. So we're going to section off some sections because that's what I want to do. And I don't know if this is right, guys, but we're learning, okay? I'm stepping out on faith, the power of the Lord's might. So I'm going to do the back one fairly small because I don't want to put a lot of tension on the nape of my neck. So that's about how much I'm going to give the back part. And I'm just going to use one little loop-de-loop. I'm not going to do it twice. I'm just going to wrap it around once. Okay, now we're going to go to the second section and just scoop some. And I want to say she had about 4 or 5 sections. And if that's the case, I'm already failing. I feel like these are too big already. Anyway, you know, my hand is, it's like I have a guitar hand. My left hand is doing one thing. My right hand is doing something else. So we have, again, I feel like this is a pretty big section. And we're just going to finger comb everything to the center. And try not to leave a friend behind. Let me know if I left a friend behind. I really feel like this is not even. But hey. We're just trying, okay? And if this works out right, then I'm going to wear it today. If it's not too much pressure on my scalp. All right, so now we're at third. I'm going to get the third one going. And if you see my face cringing, it's because the struggle is real. I have not gotten my nails done in a minute. And that statement sounds absolutely lazy because I know how to trim my own nails. I just haven't. But because I haven't, I have some hangnails and they're kind of like snagging on my hair. So it's not the hairstyle that hurts, it's the snagging. So here's the third section, and we're gonna put that right there. And again, I'm only using, just wrapping it around there because of my own issues with stress on my locks. I don't want it. I don't need it in my life. So we're not going to do it. And here's the fourth section. And you know, one thing I'm noticing already, she had like these cute little parts that kind of just formulated with hers, with her sections, and I don't have that, and that's okay. Like, we're here, we're doing the job, we're getting it done, and that's all that matters. And so here would be the final of the little mohawk deal. Excuse my sniffles, guys, as I sniffle again. Yeah, girl. All right, so that is that. I want to say, I'm just going to say, I think it's looking cute so far. So now let's figure out what we're going to do with this friend right here. And we're just going to push everything through. Try not to snag. We did not. And you know, my hair already knows what to do. It knows that it loves this side part. And that's probably we're just going to stay faithful and true to the side part over here. Not the side part, this little bang here. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So this is my first time doing a fro hog. And I want to cute. I want to say I like it. I don't know 100% for sure if I'm confident in it, in that of my randomness and scooping hair and putting a rubber band around it, but it's different. I don't feel a lot of stress on my hair, and if I do, I would do something like this, right? And just kind of pull some of the hair down. Like I'm doing my hands like this, very gently to loosen it. And other than that, that's it. I don't see me not doing something like this to spruce things up, because I do 90% of the time in some way, form, or fashion wear the same hairstyle. Maybe in different variations, but it's still kind of the same. So this one is totally different. It's up, it's off my neck. You can see more of it on the side. I did leave a friend out. We left a friend out, guys. But that's okay, because we're just going to hold him up here. You know what? We're just going to let him hang. He was doing fine before I pulled her out. But this is it. So this is number 5 hairstyle. My first time trying a fro hawk, and I love it. I love that it's different. I love that, again, it's picked all the hair up off my neck. It's not too stressful on my edges. It's not too stressful in the middle or the crown of my head as well. And I get to keep my favorite part of my hairstyles, which are my front bangs. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what are your favorite hairstyles. If you liked any of these, let me know by hitting that like button. Also, don't be afraid to subscribe. I have some great content coming up. Just to let you know, I try to do a Sisterlock video, Sisterlock video about every week, and I try to do every Sunday a song of inspiration to share with you guys as well. So that's some of the content you can begin to expect from me. And also Instagram. I have been told by so many people I need to get on Instagram, so I'm thinking of just doing a couple of random live videos on there, little short things, maybe involving me and my kids. I don't know how comfortable I feel about putting them on the internet like that yet, but just definitely something so that you can learn a little bit more about me. And as always, be blessed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye.